97.9 GRD.
Grand Rapids Rock Alternative 97.9 GRD. Hey, it's Metalhead Ned hanging out on another metal show. And I've seen these guys well over 20 times. And god damn it, every show is just as impressive. And tonight is very special for me as a fan. I've never seen the original vocalist J-Man ever. And now I have the opportunity to actually talk to him. Crazy. But tonight here at Grand Rapids in the intersection, I've got J-Man and I've got Waylon Reavis, by the way. Not Reavis last time. And we got them from Mushroomhead. How's it going, guys?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good, just hanging out, doing what we do, you know. I feel like I have a cigarette, man, you know.
Grab one.
All right, cool. And so how's the tour going so far?
Great. We're almost done.
6
shows.
Right?
Yeah.
Damn,
Countdown.
Yeah, we just played 35 in 38 days? Something like that.
Don't remind me, man. We just got out of Florida, and me and Jay got up here and just like, it's cold.
It's cold.
It's cold.
Yeah, we spent like a week in Florida, a week in Texas. We were down in Louisiana in the south, and then immediately came back up to like, what was it, Pittsburgh?
Yeah, Sunbuddies ended real quick.
Yeah, so
80-degree weather to like 40.
Yeah.
It's just awful.
We used to catch us every day. We're all out shirtless. Tom's running around in his underwear.
Yeah, so on your Facebook page.
Getting tans and stuff. We were sun buddies, and we forgot that it was winter up north. Well, the fall, but it's winter. We were running some snow, and it's been a great tour. It's been, you know, honestly, I couldn't ask for it to win any better than, you know, it did. I mean, it just, everything seemed to fall into place. It feels right, man. I feel a band, especially having you back, Jay, just like it's just got this resurgence of energy.
Well, just the overall camaraderie of the band is better. I mean, you know, a lot of fans might complain about some changes that were made, but they were obviously necessary because now the band is getting along, clicking, and there's been really no tension or static. And for 35 shows, they went by in a blink of an eye, which is usually the sign that things are right. You know?
Yeah, good call, man. For
no
sure.
fighting.
Yeah.
Except for the door.
Yeah.
You know, it's an
the door was asking for it.
Yeah, it was, man. It kept closing on me and shit.
I mean, the door. What?
Well, me and Jay are. You look at our fists; they're fine. Only problem Jay was having is my Legos kept falling out of my bunk on him.
Yeah. So just beating the shit outdoors. That's pretty much what happens.
When Legos is the worst problem you're having on tour, you're not having any problems.
Well, Mushroomhead's been out, obviously, for 20th anniversary tour going on right now. Did you ever imagine the band continuing on for 20 years?
I never imagined that, but at the same time, I never imagined it stopping either. You know, so it's just kind of one of those things. It's a life of its own. It's kind of beyond a band. It's almost a culture to us. You know what I mean? It's a lifestyle.
It's its own person.
Yeah.
Mushroomhead is like kind of like the 10th member is just, you know, it has a life of its own. It's like it really does, man. And it's so proven now because it's not about, you know, there's a lot of bands. It's about the singer or it's about the kick-ass guitars. No, man, it's Mushroomhead. It's about the show and it's about just the energy
experience
and
of it.
Thank you, Jay.
You guys bring it for sure. I mean, and like I said, 20 times. Even my camera guy over there, 25 times. You know, it just keeps coming forward.
But that's the reason. Like, it's people just like y'all, man. It's like y'all let us do what we love, and it's just like, thank you.
Yeah.
Like, how else do you say it, man? It's really just it's an awesome. It's like, without you guys, there is no Mushroomhead, and you guys will keep this thing going after I'm dead in the ground. And it's like, that's the thing. It's like, I'm really realizing now this thing is going to go forever, and I was a part of it, and I can't not help but stick my chest out and smile just because, damn, I was part of something great.
Yeah, man.
You know, that's the thing. It's really awesome.
For sure. Well, since obviously we got two different generations here. We got the J-Man generation, we got the Waylon generation, you know, 13, 20, Save Your Sorrow, and Beautiful Stories. Are there any songs that are going to be played tonight that fans haven't heard in a while or anything? Or
yeah, there's one. Well, I mean, it's probably been heard by now because it's all over YouTube. But I guess the main one is Dream Is Over off of 13.
Nice.
That was the one that was originally I did as a duet with Jens from Sugar. Yep. And never really had an opportunity to play it live back then, you know. And it was also the perfect thing for he and I to show, you know, audiences how well we could work together, because it's like a tandem song where we're literally trading line for line, and we wanted to make it clear how well we could work together, and I think that that's my favorite part of the set.
It is, man. I can't help it. Like, it's like you're trying to be a big badass playing that song, and underneath it all, you're just smiling like a little kid.
Well, me and Waylon were talking a little earlier. Mushroomhead obviously has a new album coming out. You know when that might be arriving? When it will be coming out? When's the next Mushroomhead?
Well, it's actually finished. It's mixed and done, but you know, with label politics, it usually takes about 3 months. So we're hoping for like February or March, probably.
February, March. Do you have a title for it yet, or?
We're leaning towards one, but it's not 100%, so I'm not going to say it yet.
That's cool, for sure. And are you, J-Man, involved with the recording at all?
All of it.
So you're involved with everything?
All three of us are on all of it.
I would get my ass down there. Jay had been there during the day. He'd meet me at the door. I got something. And then he would come in, and I'd be like, I got something. And it was, the writing for this was so fun because, like, we were thinking for each other. It wasn't just like me, this is mine, I'm going to take this.
And there were, like, no egos. No one was like, that's my part, you can't change. And it was like, whatever was best for the song, we would, you know, encourage each other, help each other, you know, trade, write for each other, like, you know, whatever it took to make the best song.
There's one song in particular that I every time I hear it, I get proud and I bounce. And it's me and Jay, and it's like, I want to talk about it, but man, it's like, you guys will know when you hear it.
It's just definitely like the heaviest Mushroomhead record ever, but it's also one of the most diverse. Like, it's getting a lot like closer to the earlier albums as far as like being more eclectic and having like a wider palette of influences. It's not just, you know, one riff, like, you know, mid-tempo. It's there's like the heaviest shit ever, but then there's the prettiest shit ever. There's all kind of surprises on it.
Well, it's Mushroomhead. It really is. It really has that art.
And it's taken 20 years of Mushroomhead and put it into one record.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Plus, it has also got the next 5 years in it, too.
And I'll be honest with you, Farrell and Church, any naysayers out there, do not doubt them boys. Them boys are skilled. They want to be here, and that's the key word I want to get across. They want to be a part of this. They drop their heart, they drop their soul, they work their ass off to the bone, hating life, you know, because they're putting everything into this album.
They work their ass off.
Do not doubt what these kids
Well,
brought.
not only that, but they all come from different bands, and they didn't try to bring their different bands or their influences into it. They knew they were making a Mushroomhead record, and so they approached it like that. All right, what is Mushroomhead supposed to sound like, you know?
And I think they did a damn good job.
They did an amazing job.
They did, man. It's like I've known Tommy for years and grew up with him and played in storage bins, like storage lockers. We practiced in storage lockers, you know? And, like, watch him come, I think it's some of the best shit he's ever done, like, flat out.
Yeah.
And
well, that was the other thing is, like, initially they approached me and they were just like, you know, want to sing a couple songs on the record. And I was like, yeah, of course, you know. So came, I sang a song, sang another song, then sang another song. They're like, well, hey, why don't you do something on this? And it was like, I ended up doing the whole record because this is finally the band I wanted to be in. You know what I mean? It's finally what was missing for so many years. And it brought back the diversity and the open-mindedness, and it was something. It convinced me that I'm coming back full time, you know?
Yeah.
It went from a couple guest songs to I'm back in the band because that's how strong the material was and how well everyone was working together.
I'm so glad to have you back.
It's great.
I love having you back. It's like, I wish I had a time machine and take pictures. Like, I'm in the band. Can I join now? Like, I really wish that I could have been with these guys and did my whole career with them, because Jay is, like, even in this, I learned so much from Jay. Like, he came in and, like, helped me, I mean, I do well with lyrics, but Jay helped me, like, think in a different way about it. Like, I've been working with Skinny, but Jay was able to come in, like, think about this, and, like, being a mentor. And that was, like, so cool for me because I haven't had that. And, like, he's my predecessor. And how cool is it that your predecessor comes in to help you become better? And that, to me, was just like, look, I can't even stop grinning about it now. I'm honored by it. It really is. I'm proud to work with him. It's like there's no ego, and it's just like, it's everybody knows where they should be, and it's just so fun. It's like I feel like I'm 15 again, and we're just getting it started. You know, it's like it really does. I feel like, you know, we just added another 30 years onto the band. It's like
once I got like maybe 5 or 6 songs into the record, it's like, all right, it's looking like I'm going to come back. The first thing I did was pull him and Jeff aside and say, look, I'm only going to do this if I have your blessing, you know, because I didn't want there to be any tension or, like, you know, anyone's, you know, feathers ruffled or anything.
Right.
And he and Jeff both said to me, please, like, welcome back. We hug. Now every night before the song, the three of us have a little ritual before we go on.
Wonder powers activate.
It's a fucking tribe, man, you know?
It's like I've always had respect for Jay, and everybody knows that. And now just to get out there with him and do, you know, because, I mean, I opened up, you understand, it's like, I remember watching, like, this is the guy that gave me my first opportunity. This is the guy, the first big band I ever opened up for. And now I get to share the stage with him every night and be a part of all this. To me, it's just like, I feel like a little brother. It's like, okay, we got him out of diapers, let's do this, you know. It's like, get him up. Like last night, my little boy come out, painted up like Jay, man. It's just like, and
what's going on here?
You know, but no, I was so proud. And I told you, Uncle Man, Uncle, he earned it. Like we were this summer, we was recording. And Mr. Church had him a night. And he was breaking bottles and shit. And Phoenix just wants to take his shoes off. And Jay had the look of a father in his eyes. Waylon, he won't listen. He won't put his shoes on.
There's glass all over.
And but Cheerio loves him. Like we call him Cheerios. He's Cheerio Kruger for the Halloween season. But you know, it's like it's a family, and it's like. I feel a kinship. I feel closer with Jay and Jeff and Skinny and Schmontz than I've ever felt with any part of my family. Like this is my family, and honestly, if to put it in the term, it might sound cheesy. If it's the Titanic, man, I'll be fucking sitting there with the goddamn violin going, "It was a great ride, boys. Let's go." You know, it's like I'm honored. I'm honored to be a part of it, and I'm honored that Jay's back, and like that's really, you know. There's no Lee Roth and Hagar going on here, man. It's fucking is family, and it's all about getting to that next level now. Like me and Jay's talked about, I want to put him in a house. Because if I take care of you, I'm taking care of me, and it's. I think that a lot of bands lose sight of that. It's a brotherhood. You got to take care of each other to take care of yourself. It's loyalty and love. It's family, man. It's like we're out here. It really boils down to we got each other's backs. I mean, granted, we got all the great bands in the world, but when it really boils down to it, we're with each other constantly.
I can just tell from you two alone and your enthusiasm and everything. You can tell that you guys are just where it's at right now. You were like on cloud 9.
Oh, it's dialed in, man.
This is where it needs to be, you know?
I can't wait to see what the future holds.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, if this is tour 1, I cannot fucking wait, man, because it ain't gonna get nothing but better.
I just want people to hear the new record.
I do too. I want to hear it. I'm curious. Well, obviously, as you know, a lot of people have been asking, is J-Man officially in the band? And I think just from what you guys tell me, that yes, J-Man is officially like 100% back in Mushroomhead.
It's true.
Don't doubt it. You hear it first on this radio station, the WGRD.
I'll be honest with you, and I wouldn't have it any motherfucking other way. Would not.
Exactly.
Would not.
Now, obviously, besides Mushroomhead, you know, because you guys were part of a lot of side projects, Ten and Fly Viper, 216. Are those still kind of going, or what's kind of?
Ten and Fly's on a rehab right now.
Okay.
Ten and Fly, we drank too much. We're not doing anything with Ten and Fly for right now. Maybe like I said, the future's unknown, but I'm more concerned right now with the big dog. I'm more concerned with Mushroomhead and taking care of.
Yeah, this is definitely the priority.
Yeah,
right now.
I can tell. I mean, the enthusiasm you guys have right now is just crazy.
Well, we're just getting
It's awesome.
started too. We've got, you know, when this tour ends, then we go back out to the West Coast in December, and then Australia and Russia in February, March, and then the new record comes out, which means
Another
touring
tour.
for another 2 years, you know. So, yeah, we got a full plate.
Got
for a
videos
while,
to shoot when
for
we
a
get
while.
home.
Yeah, video shoots, the whole bit.
Oh,
so,
man.
yeah,
There's a lot
we're locked
planned.
up for about 3 years.
We got work. We got some work coming. Kids, like everybody sitting there, like when you come into my town, just keep it on the Mushroomhead Facebook, Mushroomhead Official.
Yeah.
We will keep you posted, and hopefully you guys might get to hear something by the end of the year, talking singles and stuff. I mean, I'm not trying to get your hopes up, but you know it's been passed around, so maybe you guys might get lucky and get to hear something sooner than later.
The other good thing about the record is like we're trying to pick a single and we can't, because normally there's an obvious single on a record, but we're talking about 5 or 6 different ones. It's like, and which is a good problem to have. I mean, we don't know our single, which is bad, but to have so many options as a single is awesome. Like we always never had that problem before.
For sure.
Yeah, that's a problem. That's a good problem to have.
It's all just good.
Yeah, it's good.
It's all just good music. Well, guys, is there anything real quick? I mean, I think we covered pretty much everything. But is there anything you guys want the fans to know? Anything like that? Just like right off the bat.
We love you guys, and we're going to keep doing it for 20 more years as long as you keep being good to us.
We're going to love each other.
Yeah, I love Jay. I love Jay. I told you, big brother, little brother. Who's got your
perfect? Awesome, guys. Well, thank you guys so much.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. Looking forward to the rest of the year.
Thanks. I hope you enjoy the show tonight.
Check out their new album coming out in March, they say. And also, too, they got tons of stuff coming up. Stick to their Facebook page, Mushroomhead Official. Don't miss out on anything, man. This is going to be a rapid, awesome year for Mushroomhead.
Yes, it is.
So I'm Metalhead Ned and
Waylon from Mushroomhead.
J-Man.
And this is 97.9 GRD.